All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Courtney Watkins, and Carrie Dickey and I, my friend, is going to be sharing with you the LifeVantage
Mhm.
activation story, the opportunity, what we have going on over here. I'm coming up on my 1 year anniversary of being a part of this LifeVantage family. And this year has just been a wild ride in so many surprising ways, getting to know the culture, the people, and feeling what it feels like to be activated. I had no idea that I was searching for a product like this. I am a 6 year breast cancer survivor. When I was 35 years old, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, a really aggressive form. It was like 3 weeks before Christmas. I had three little kids. My youngest was 2 years old at the time. And when they did all the tests, like, how would I get this breast cancer? Didn't run in our family. It's not genetic. They basically just said, you're the lucky one. And throughout that whole cancer process, and of course, I looked into diets and things I could eat and all those different things. I never once saw anything about oxidative stress. And so when I discovered what these products do, I'm like, this is what I've been searching for. And I had no idea. So I feel like this is just a really great insurance plan for me. I always say that it's a lot less expensive to do preventative health than when you get into the health system. Cancer was time consuming, expensive. And of course, anyone that's been into that, it's such an emotional journey for anyone that's in it or around you. So I'm going to talk about collagen in just a minute, but I'm going to have my friend Carrie Dickey introduce the company, the viewpoint, and our flagship product, Protanum. Carrie Dickey and I met a few months ago. She sent me a voice text. Her energy, her vibe, and her leadership is something that I just admire. I love it so much about her and her fire. And so I'm grateful that we get to just power through this together. Carrie's been in the industry for 30 years. Is that right, Carrie? There's no way. You're muted.
Yes, ma'am. That is.
Working this in the nooks and crannies of her life. And I know some people think that that's like a hokey thing, but really and truly, a lot of this business looks like being in the school carpool line, waiting for your yoga class, in lunch breaks, in coffee shops, and different things like that. But she has built a multi-million-dollar international business with two boys over 3 decades. You've overcome shyness. I can't even believe that. If you guys know Carrie, there's no way. Insecurity, doubt, and really and truly has become a fearless leader, business coach, and author. So you can do a little plug for your book because she's truly doing amazing things, and the way that her energy works with really being just a person, an inner guide for, as she calls, Earth School, which I love so much. So if you want to tell us a little bit more about yourself, how you found this company, and more than anything, Carrie, I would love for you to just show people what you've seen over the 14 years and why the LifeVantage in this rise era. What is so special about this
Huh?
time right now?
Awesome. Thank you,
Okay, baby.
Courtney. Don't forget to mute yourselves. I think that might be Melissa just
Um,
joining us. Hi. Hey, thank you so much for inviting me. I didn't know I was launching and starting off, but that's good. That's great. I have been in LifeVantage for 14 years, and I have been in the industry since 1993. I've been with 4 companies, and that could scare people. I've heard that in the past, and I'm like, whoa, I don't even like hearing that. But I will tell you that this industry is like any other. It's like real estate or mortgage or insurance. You might start with Prudential. You might end up joining Remax down the road, end up opening your own, real estate company eventually. There are reasons why, and the really cool thing is that, like anything else, every single lesson you learn from one company will lead you to success in the next one if you use it and if you are moving for, in my opinion, for the right reasons. And I've been at LifeVantage for the last 14 years. LifeVantage is my home. I found what I was always looking for here, which was amazing, incredible, life-changing products, and a family, like wonderful, incredible people that are all on the same journey that I am on, that self-development, personal inquiry, and just trying to eke out an income, a good income, while traveling the planet with people, that are fun to travel with. So anyway, I literally saw the ABC Primetime Investigative Report 14 years ago. My friend Stu asked me to watch it multiple times, and I'm like, dude, I have no interest in doing another network. I mean, never, ever again. Like my last company, when I said that a company was for life, I meant it. And I saw that ABC primetime and I was like, whoa, if any part of this is true and people's oxidative stress can be reduced by 40% in 30 days, then there's going to be something really, there could be something really, really remarkable here. And I started taking the product, and it's so weird. I'm casting my memory back, Courtney. I was 48 years old. I thought I had no issues whatsoever. I was skidding into menopause pretty hard. I was having hot flashes. I kind of didn't think about it at the time, but I was waking up in the middle of the night. I was sweating like a pig and then ripping the covers off and then going back into this sweat pile because I was freezing to death, pulling the covers on, and I was kind of feeling grumpy and agitated. And my husband at the time would have said really bitchy. And I just really didn't know what was happening to me. And I started taking these products, and I'm not kidding. My hot flashes stopped on a dime. I had energy that I have never, I just could not believe how much energy. I was recovering after workouts that were way harder with no muscle soreness, no fatigue. And I was like, whoa. And I mean, I was sleeping better than I had slept in years. And I'm like, something is happening here. And I didn't need to wait around to find out that it was happening for me. All I saw was that after taking Protandim for 30 days, they could no longer distinguish the blood of an 80-year-old versus that of a 20-year-old. And I'm like, I'm all in. I don't care if I ever feel anything. So I wasn't looking to feel anything, but I did. And it was marvelous. And I started sharing with everyone I knew, my parents, anyone I loved. I'm like, you are on this right now. Give me your credit card. You are getting in, because that's what we do with people we love. And those people are still taking these products today. And I started building a business. Like when you say nooks and crannies, man, I mean, my nooks and crannies got pretty big because I got pretty excited, but I did raise two boys. Throughout the time, I'll never forget, there were times when it'd be 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I had a meeting somewhere, and I had one kid practicing soccer in one town and a kid practicing in another town. And I had to figure out, my husband was out of the country, and I had to figure out how to deal with both kids, get them rides home, have them sleep down at a neighbor. I mean, I didn't get the Mother of the Year award, but my boys look and they go, man, our mom is bionic, man. What she did was amazing. So they learned about tenacity, about stick-to-itiveness, about passion, enthusiasm, and, you do what you got to do to make things happen. So anyway, 5 plants: green tea, turmeric. Green tea boosts metabolism, burns fat. Turmeric is an anti-inflammatory herb. Milk thistle is a liver cleanser. Ashwagandha is a brain calmer, and bacopa is a white flowering plant that increases the production of some really important anti-aging enzymes. So 5 plants in one place at one time make each ingredient 18 times more effective. It's an activator. So you saw the broccoli there, the blueberries, the oranges. I mean, you would have to eat piles and piles of this stuff, especially in today's world where the soils are depleted and there are not the vitamins and minerals in our food that have always been there for decades, for hundreds of years. My dad's 85 years old. He hasn't been half as good in his life as I have, and he's still here, still relatively healthy because of when he grew up. And I guarantee that is not the same today. Just look at what they're spraying in the air. I don't know what it is, but I've been seeing a lot of it in the last couple of weeks. We need to take something that helps us to fight off the 80,000 chemicals that have been introduced into our society since the Industrial Revolution. And my answer has been Protandim, 5 plants, God's pharmacy, what comes off the trees and out of the ground, reducing oxidative stress by 40% in all mammals. I mean, it's incredible. My dog just has never taken to Pet Tandem. I don't know why, but other dogs do. I am literally jamming Protandim down my dog's throat every day now, as of about 2 weeks ago, when I saw 2 dogs from the same litter, one that started Protandim at age 4 and one that started Protandim at age 14. And the dogs are black, like my dog. One is totally gray and one is still black. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my Archie bear needs this product every single day. So I'm a fanatic about taking Protandim now, just a fanatic. We have peer-reviewed published research at PubMed.gov, the National Library of Medicine's website. If you go to www.pubmed.gov, it is the largest receptacle of peer-reviewed research on the planet, and you will see studies. I've read some of them, not in their entirety, but Circulation Magazine of the American Heart Association, they have never, ever had a study on a branded supplement ever. And we have one there. Ohio State University, Virginia Commonwealth, University of Colorado, Denver, Denver Health Medical Center, Universities of Florida, Kentucky, Louisiana State, even places in the Czech Republic and Mexico City. These studies say that Protandim is unique, and we have patents to prove it. So I've never in my lifetime I remember literally 14 years ago saying to Stu, all right, how much is it? What is it, $100? And he goes, no. At the time it was $40. And I said, you've got to be kidding me. And I said, well, how many do you have to take a day? Like 3? And he said, no, 1 pill a day for 30 days reduces oxidative stress by 40% in all mammals. Bam. I have been a lover of this product ever since, and I built my entire multi-million-dollar business on this one product for the first 2 years. We didn't have, well, we did. We had skincare, but no, we literally would get 13 bottles of Protandim in a box, and then the skincare would come and we would hug it over our shoulder, literally going, well, this is an add-on. We don't even know what this is. Well, there was a study done at, help me, Brenda, Louisiana State University on skin cancer. I'm rusty. Louisiana State University on skin cancer that talked about the number of tumors being reduced by like 33% and the size of the tumor by 50%. And they actually said, you guys really ought to put this on a topical for skin cancer. And so we did. But we didn't know. And I remember one time Sharice Matthews burned herself really badly on the oven, going into the broiler, and she fried her skin, reached for this cream and said, if I'm going to try it ever, I'm going to try it right now. And if her husband wasn't there watching it, we wouldn't have believed it. But she watched her skin change right as this cream literally took the charred skin, and within a couple of days, the burn was completely healed. I'm telling you, this stuff is incredible. So, we've gone from there. We've got everything from skincare to, Courtney, you're going to get into the products, liquid collagen. But I am a believer. I love these products with my whole heart. And all these years later, 14 years later, I got 30,000 distributors, consultants, 300,000 customers all over the world, and I am not even money motivated. I like it. I'm not giving it back. I help people, and I'm just telling you, I never believed. I remember one time, seriously, Sharice and I've always believed in network marketing. I've always been attracted to it. And in 1993, I remember sitting at the feet of Malia Chapman, who was wearing a red suit, and I said, can you imagine? I was hitting her with my elbow saying, can you imagine making $20,000 a month? I couldn't even breathe. I was so excited. I was young. I was 30 years old. Sharice was 21. Well, here we are today. She makes the money we talked about. I can't even believe how blessed I've been in this profession. So if you have a big dream, I didn't even have a big dream. I just wanted to be somebody. So back to you, Courtney. I hope that was helpful. If there's anything I can add, I
love it. I'm going to have you add. Yep. I'm going to have you add some more at the end. Can you guys see what I mean about Carrie? I just love your energy, and I love the way that you share about Protandim, because for me with Protandim, I was like, what in the heck is this? I've driven past this LifeVantage building probably thousands of times and never noticed it, never recognized the name. I live 10 minutes away. And when I reached out to my friend Kristen, the CSO, when our other company had closed our Japan market, and just asked her what was going on, and she said, I've been promoted in my company. I'm in charge of the Japan market. I did not know what in the heck LifeVantage was. She sent me this primetime special video. So if you guys are on this call as a guest and you've not seen this primetime special video, check it out. It takes you, it's a throwback, okay? But the information in this video, it's like one of those that you have to see it to believe it. And so I was like, what in the heck is this? And it was a time that this activated liquid collagen had just been released. I think in June. I started asking her questions in August. And this is what I hope that you guys can see from me, because I've been in the industry for 10 and a half years, and I have had amazing fun success and a wild ride and top ranks and cars and things like that. And what I know is I've studied the industry now, because it was like, what made that opportunity so successful? How did we take off so fast? And then why is it where it is now that opened the doors for me to be curious at looking into something else? And what I have found is when a company has a flagship product like Protandim that is raved around the world, this product is international, it has believers, the company is debt-free, it's publicly traded, it is financially stable, $250 million. If you guys study the industry of network marketing, of direct sales, I highly challenge you to look at a company and when it enters momentum. And the way that I like to think of momentum, I live in Utah, we've had snow. I remember growing up as a kid and you're like, oh my gosh, it's snowing, I'm gonna go make a snowman. And the kids are like, or the parents say, this isn't the right kind of snow for that. And you're like, no, it is, like it's snowing. Well, what I have been thinking with my business, in my other company, we've had massive success. But when you get to the point that you're pushing a snowball around in the yard and the snow's not sticking, you start getting frustrated because you're putting effort out in trying to build something and it's not working. When you're pushing a snowball around and the snow's gathering and it's sticking and it's effort and it's work and you're pushing it and it's getting bigger and bigger, but it's growing, it's that excitement. And you're like, come look at this, come see what I made, come see what I built. And so that feeling of people coming and sticking with you and sticking on, and you're growing and you're getting momentum and you're building something really beautiful, that's what's happening in LifeVantage right now. And I've seen it before in our other company. And the biggest reason that I see why is this activated liquid collagen. If you look at the collagen market globally, where it was at in 2022, a $9 billion industry, it's projected to be 18 billion. We hit market timing with the most amazing product. I don't know about you, but my Instagram scroll, my TikTok is collagen all the time. I walk into Costco and I can't miss the blue collagen packages right there. So of course I have bought that, right? But what this company did is they filled a product in the ultimate market timing when people know that they should be taking collagen. We know that our collagen is decreasing. We know the benefits that come with collagen. Maybe you don't know all of them. I didn't know this list. I didn't know gut health, joint health, brain health. But the things that I've been hearing from my friends that have been using the products are like, I'm not kidding, 3 days in, voice text, Courtney, what is this? How is this working? This can't be real. This can't be real that I'm feeling all of these different things. And I've grown up as a hairstylist, and I knew that our skin is our largest organ, right? That was always the quiz. What's your largest organ? Your skin. I always thought it was because it covered our body. I didn't know it was because skin is what makes up our organs, our brain, all of the joints, everything inside, right? That's what we're made out of. And so it only makes sense that when you're improving and activating that collagen to start building again, of course, you're going to feel better from the inside out. So what LifeVantage did is it created the first and only liquid collagen in the world that activates your own collagen to turn those genes back on and let your body build its own collagen. Because of course we all know that our body can utilize something that we're making versus something that we're supplementing. So I like to think of this activated collagen, a 3-step approach. If you think of like the word arm, I'm such a visual person, activate, replenish, and maintain. So let's dive into a little bit more about this. This was a really fun night that I like to share because this was the night that LifeVantage received the Stevie Award, the People's Choice Award in 2023 with the CEO, Steve Fife. You can see him right here with the award. We had a call with our Japan team that day, and he was in New York in the meeting and got on this FaceTime call with us, which just shows to me how much corporate cares about its team, about their building. He made time to get on this call and to show us this amazing People's Choice Award, which I thought was really fun. But I want you guys to look at this chart. This is what made me go, oh, this is what this collagen is doing by activating your own collagen. If you look at this chart, if you want to screenshot, if you want to save it for later, the collagen is the little yellow pieces. So on week 0, the collagen density was at 30.5. By 8 weeks, in 8-week study, the collagen had more than doubled at 68% collagen. You guys, think about how your joints, how your back, how your skin, how all of those things would be feeling by doubling your collagen. I know the collagens that I've taken before, I never noticed a difference and I was choking them down. And I've tried a bunch of them being a hairstylist. That's like one of my biggest things was I was like, I need collagen, especially after going through chemo, my hair was not the same. But these are the stats that I want you to look at. If you want to screenshot these ingredients, because what I did is I went on Google Scholar and I looked up this key ingredient, which is called SOD. So what this liquid collagen does is it activates your SOD and activates that gene by 2,700%, which SOD, you go on Google Scholar, look up SOD and cancer, or even Google SOD, and you're going to find out that SOD is superoxide dismutase. So start looking into that and see what that is going to do for your body. It's pretty amazing. And that's from this beautiful ruby red quinoa extract. That's the activator portion of our product. The hydrolyzed liquid marine peptide, of course, you guys probably know liquid is better than powder, but it's the absorption rate. And it's also the fact that it tastes delicious. I did not realize, being a collagen user, that it's important to look into how many types of collagen are in that collagen. Most collagens have between 1 and 3. The True Science Liquid Collagen has 10 different types. And if you're interested in knowing what types, I can send you a screenshot of that. But each type of collagen has its purpose in what it's going to do for your body. The citrus berry extract, this is the activate, replenish, and maintain. So this is the maintain portion. The blueberry, the yonkan fruit. You guys, this is also what makes it taste so delicious and what always surprises people. I've had multiple of my customers and consultants open up their bottles and they're like, okay, they send me videos of them drinking this, trying it, and they're like, oh, that is good. Because have you ever had a liquid collagen that tastes delicious? I hadn't. So here's this one, and it's in this beautiful packaging. I feel like it's just so bougie. It's like my little treat of the day. I even will sometimes put water in just to get like the rest of it out because it's so good. And I also recently learned this week that you can bring this on carry-on, which I think is amazing. But you guys, documentation beats conversation every time. You guys learned a little bit about the liquid collagen. Of course, we can send you more info, but I also don't want you to be on this video all day either, because we have such great information. And we also want you to try it. Just try it out for yourself and see. This is Carrie Dickey's picture on the right. Carrie, I just love your picture because you can just see that brightness, that life that has come back into you. I feel like it's just like this overall glow. Also, I mean,
Thank you.
are they just aging backwards, or is it me? I've been in the skincare industry for 10 years. I worked in a salon for years before that. So I feel like I've just grown up in my life around skincare products. And we would always say, how do we get this in like a Costco size so we can put it on our whole body, right? Well, this is essentially your skincare in a bottle. You're drinking this. Because have you ever found a product that does that to your legs? I never have. But also the brights of your eyes. Have you noticed how as you age, your eyes get that yellow? Look at how bright that is. Think about how healthy your eyes are. Your eyes are 90% collagen, which is fascinating. Look at these legs. I'm obsessed with the legs because I've had like varicose vein treatments and all those kind of things. And being 41, it matters to me wearing shorts now, right? This is Betty. Like, Betty, are you kidding me? Can you imagine if she didn't find this activated liquid collagen? I'm just imagining if she hasn't seen a friend in like a year or two and she shows up at a lunch and they'd be like, what happened to you? Who are you? I mean, almost like unrecognizable. It's so phenomenal what it's doing. The little crow's feet on the eyes. And also men. I don't know about you guys, but my husband's never going to use a 9-part skincare system, but he can drink a liquid collagen and take a little yellow activator every single day. And you better believe that he is. My friend's husband just said the other day, is this just my imagination or do I have less wrinkles? And she's like, no. So this is why we recommend taking pictures. This is an 8-week clinical trial results. You can see that the collagen density is increased by 100%, like crow's feet, the roughness, the catalase increased by 202%, and the skin elasticity. So it's just that overall glow up. Being in the skincare industry and a hairstylist, you guys, I was skeptical about this new product that they just launched. It's called True Renew. 11 targeted serums in one. And I did have that 9-part skincare system on my bathroom counter. I was using 3 different serums. So when I started using this and I replaced 3 high-end serums with one, I was absolutely blown away. And the reason why this one works so well is because they put it in a partnership to work synergistically with this activated liquid collagen, that it actually has an ingredient that organizes your collagen. So you're going to activate your collagen, and this True Renew skin cream organizes your collagen, which is why you see such firmness, that sculpting, that just overall healthy glow skin. This is Jolene in this one-day results picture. This was at our convention in San Antonio. She bought the product. They had it available there. She took a picture the next day. I was sitting next to her and we're like, one use. So it is known to have rapid results. It's better, stronger, and faster working than retinol without the side effects. And it also has a lot better price point than the retinol as well. So this is like the introduction to the new skincare that is coming, the innovative skincare company. So start looking out for that next month. I've had a chance to be using this behind the scenes, and you guys, the activator products is what is the game changer in this. You feel it instantly. I don't know if you guys have ever used a product that like you feel a tingle and that tells you that it's working. That's what's been happening with these products. So I want to show you guys how you can get started. Whether you want to get started as a customer, whether you're curious about being a consultant, I always recommend the consultant end personally, because not only what it's done for me and my family, but also I feel like we're just in a time period that why wouldn't you share something? If you're scrolling on social media at all during the day, this gives you a business that you can promote. How many people do you see that are promoting their favorite Amazon things? How many times are people promoting, I don't even know, their favorite cookie store, their movie, restaurant? I don't know about you guys, but a restaurant's never given me any compensation for recommending them. But sharing a product that you love, I'll tell you, you can't help but tell people about it. And we've all been sharing our business through social media. This has been my main platform that I've built my global business is through social media. I absolutely love it. You can follow me. You can use anything that I ever share. But it's never been an easier time to have a social retail business and also be in the network marketing side. So step 1 is to pick your pack. I just put the 2 top business packs that my friends have all come in. And I know they seem like they're on like the complete opposite ends of the spectrum, but I've had one friend that joined me last week that was like, girl, I wish I could get every single product. I want to try them all, but I just can't swing that right now. And I said, don't wait to get started. Just get started now. You're going to have everything that you need in this Healthy Glow enrollment pack, because this is where everyone's getting started. And the repurchase rate of this blew my mind. Okay. The repurchase rate is 70% of people. Once they try this Healthy Glow pack, they reorder that. And that is a residual business for you because you did the work to get the customer or the consultant on one time. But it also shows you the power in these products, because how many supplements or products have you bought that you only bought one time? So that's pretty phenomenal and shows me what's really going on there. But the big business pack, this is what I came in on. I just know myself, if I haven't used it, I'm not going to recommend it. So if you can swing something like that, there's a lot of benefits that come with it. The hair care, the skin care, the Axio is like my daily go-to. It's done amazing things for my chemo brain, my mom brain, and also for my kids. Oh, yeah, we got an Axio going on right there. I have one right here. Always have my Axio on hand. But this is the big business pack. There's a lot of tax benefits that come with this. There's a lot of benefits that you get from having a home-based business. So I highly recommend you looking into that. And now I'm going to introduce Evolve. This is what I was super stoked about because this company did a 360 on their business last year and really just re-innovated a lot of things. They hired an outside company. They spent millions of dollars to go in and analyze what they could do. And I will tell you, being in the industry for 10 years, I've never seen a compensation plan or pay plan that is so generous, that is so exciting and really levels up, and you can make your business look the way you want it to do. Because if you just want to do social retail, you just want to promote products, you don't want to build a team, they have an amazing compensation plan. They pay you really well, daily, weekly, and monthly bonuses. It's pretty phenomenal. I always love to wake up to an email that says, hey, you just have this daily bonus in your account right now. And I'm like, oh, yeah, a lot of times I don't even know where it came from. But these level commissions is really exciting if you know the business, if you want to take a screenshot of it. Essentially, it's the more that you help people, the more that you get paid, and the more that they get paid. I love the colors of it. I think everything is beautiful. Everything works synergistically. And it's really motivating to be able to see how you can get to one point to the other. Talking to one of my friends today that's getting ready to join our team, I was telling her, you guys, in the beginning of the business, it's big effort and it's little results. Okay. You're going to see it over here on the charts. You're putting in a lot of effort. You're not getting as much results. By the time you're over here in the yellow, you're not putting as much effort in and you're getting bigger results. And a lot of people don't hang around long enough to really see those big results, that big, awesome snowman that you can like put the hat and the carrot in. A lot of people don't hang around long enough for that because they think it's not worth it for this small amount. But anyone that's been on a call, Carrie Dickey can attest to this in a minute. But I will tell you, putting in that time's going to pass anyways. The 2 years is going to go anyways, and it's going to go fast. So why not build something? Why not build something that is yours? When I went through breast cancer treatments, I thanked God every single day that I had a business, that I was not working behind the chair. Because if I didn't have a network marketing business, I know I would have still been cutting hair. I would have still been behind the chair because we created a lifestyle around 2 incomes. And I never have had to ask for a day off. And now I'm in the season of life that I'm at dance competitions, I'm at baseball tournaments, and you better believe that my baseball mom friends are drinking this liquid collagen and Axio, and they're my best supporters and customers. But this is business on the go. And that's the lifestyle that I wanted for my kids. I wanted that freedom. I wanted to be around and have options and opportunities. But this part, you guys, who doesn't like prizes? Put a number one in the chat if you're a prize person, because there's something about me that I've always loved to enter giveaways. I've always loved to see what I can win. And so my business just always grows by prizes. So people are going, Courtney, what are you doing right now? And I am like looking at this every day. Like, I'm like, okay, we're that close to the Delta gift card. We're that close to the iPad. And my kids are like, okay, are you going to get the iPad? And here's the thing. You can get yourself an iPad or $100 Nike gift card. I get that. But when your company gives you $100 Nike gift card and you go to the Nike store, you go online, and that came from LifeVantage, it just hits different. And then you take a picture and you post on social media and you're like, oh my gosh, I love my new Nikes from my company. Then other people go, what are you doing? What are you doing in your business that you're having so much success? They gave you Nikes? My salon never gave me a free pair of Nikes. And so what I have found is, energy wise, if I'm focusing on like a income amount, there's like a little bit of resistance there. When I focus on a prize, a $200 Lululemon gift card, there's no resistance at all. It's just fun. And I'm scrolling on Lulu. What am I going to get with my gift card from LifeVantage? So this is just a really fun thing that they've done with the Rise era. We have our little bracelets. I have my Rise bracelets right here. But also if you're excited about prizes, they have a South Africa destination trip that they announced. If you've ever been on a company trip, I will tell you, it's like you're a celebrity. They roll out the red carpet for you. They also have the My Venture Jeep program. If you're a Jeep person, I don't know about you, but I have a 15-year-old that's turning 16 this summer, and she's like, "Mom, I can't wait for our Jeep." Right? Is that like the high school dream car? And so there's really fun benefits that come along. So you're activated, you're looking, you're feeling your best, and there's a lot of confidence that also comes with being a successful business owner. Carrie, what do you want to add into this, my friend?
You know what? You're just super cute. I am cracking up. You're reminding me of what it was like when I first started with LifeVantage, and you're very, very cute. We're all super, super different. And I'm like the farthest girl you can imagine from a glamour girl. Like I'm just not her. Like I go to yoga every day. I look like hell. You're lucky I took a shower today. But I just think you're very, very cute, and the way you talk is super cute. And so you're talking about the iPad. Or I think you were talking about some of these prizes, and I'll never forget. I said to Stu, listen, it's June 19, and I am not doing anything until July. No, it was July 19th, and I signed up and I said, I'm buying the whole pack and I'm going to kick ass and take names. But I'm telling you, I'm not doing anything for 10 days. I'm going to enjoy my family till August 1. I'm going to take this time off. And all of a sudden they dropped in 5 distributors, you get an iPad. And I'm like, wait, what? And it was by the end of July. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, if I get 10, can I have 2 iPads? And I got 10 new distributors. I got 2 iPads. We went on a trip. I'll never forget. Someone dropped a freaking turtle at my house. She comes to the door with with this little pan with a turtle in it. And she said, here's a turtle. We're going on a cruise. Your son is going to take care of my turtle. And it was a tortoise, like a 30-year-old tortoise. And I'm like, lady, I don't know how to take care of a turtle. And you don't even have any food. And there's nothing in this thing. And she's like, well, your son said, and I'm like, my son is like 9. Like, you're not leaving this turtle with me. And she's like, okay, bye, gotta go. And I'm like earning iPads and earning trips and stuff. And because this lady dumps this turtle off at my house, some bird came and got the turtle. And I remember Stu got the 2 iPads. I think I got 9, or he got 10 distributors. I got 9. And the company allowed him to give me 1, and we both got to go on this cruise. But you're just bringing back so many memories. When you first get started, it is so much fun to go for the gold, to go for the stuff. And all these years later, I can buy these things, but it is so much fun to have something to run for and to have something to build towards. And I kind of just wanted to do something meaningful in the world. And all these people were having these massive results with the products. I mean, I'm looking at some of the people right here that have had huge. Brenda Geary, like, my husband opened his mouth one time. He had one line at the time: you need to talk to my wife. And he talked to Ryan Jackson, who had a shirt on that said, got residual? And he said, yes, I do. And that led me to beautiful Brenda Geary, who's a dear friend today, who's had massive results with these products. And so it goes, you open your mouth, and 10, 15 years later, you're looking at people whose lives have never, ever, ever been the same because you opened your mouth and you said yes. And I didn't wait 10 days to go. I just went. And today my kids look at me and they're like, oh my gosh, our mom's crazy. Our mom will talk to anyone, anywhere, at any time. And I have 2 boys now that will do the same. And they're having success in life because they have no fear, because they watch their crazy mama. So you've given me, it's, sometimes you think you're coming to give. I always think that when someone asks me to come to one of these, that I'm coming to give. And I always get. I always, always, always get. And Courtney, you're super cute. I know you're going to double your business this month. You deserve it. You're working so hard. And you have some wonderful people I know that are joining LifeVantage today. So thank you for the invite. I don't know if any of it was helpful, but it sure was fun for me.
It was amazing. And I love seeing the chat that is just you guys going off with what these products have done for you.
Yes.
And I will tell you, being in the beauty industry, I love helping people feel pretty. Like that has been my favorite thing. I started cutting my friend's hair when I was 3 years old. Her mom was texting my mom, please tell Courtney not to cut Brittany's hair. And that was just like, I was into it. But now helping people feel their best, I didn't even know that that was a thing. And so I just feel like finding this and aligning this is why I'm shouting it to the rooftops. And maybe everyone on my social media is tired of hearing about it. But what I have found is with the price point of these products, they're not for everyone. But the people that want them and need them, they find them. And our job is to put it in front of them to
And
make
Courtney,
that decision.
real quick, I think people make it too complicated. It is as simple as this. It is as simple as having fun, making money, making a difference. Take it, feel it, share it. It's a simple story. And you know what? When you say the price point isn't for everybody, I kind of go, yeah. And I pay $1,200 a month for medical insurance. If you ask who my provider is right now, I don't even know. I just know that for catastrophic reasons, because I have money, it's probably pretty stupid for me not to have insurance. But that is not my insurance policy. If I had my little blue bottle and my liquid collagen, which I usually do in my hand, those are my insurance policies. Yes, every day. I rarely do a presentation that I'm not holding that little blue bottle.
I agree.
That is my policy. And now the sleep, the stuff, the PM, that blue bottle, the yellow bottle in the morning, the Axio every day, the hair care, I use shampoo, conditioner every day. I love these products. I'm not bullshitting anybody. This is real. This is my life and this is my insurance policy. So if I spend $1,000 on product, you better believe, I love when you say, you better believe my husband's day. You better believe he can take that bottle. You better believe I'm a passionate advocate of this is my insurance policy. So I don't want to make this call too long because I know we have to respect people's time, but I'm just saying, don't make it so complicated. You don't have to know what studies, you don't have to know the ingredients, you don't have to know, Joe McCord and all the history. You don't have to know it all. Just help people look and feel better and be passionate and share. Open your freaking mouth. Cute Ellen McEwen, I think you're on the phone, right, Ellen? You're there. She said, oh my gosh, I did this presentation last week. She did the last 90-day run, which was a 120-day run presentation. She said it was choppy. It wasn't good. My computer broke down. It was messy. And she got a consultant because she was real. So just be real. Just share what you share. I mean, Courtney cut hair at 3 years old. I didn't do that. I'm different, but we all have a message that we can share. We just have to be ourselves.
I love it. Okay, guys, I have one more thing to show at the end, but I'm going to end this recording. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much, Carrie Dickey. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for watching this. Let me stop the recording. Okay, here we go.